Hey everybody, how are y'all? I always ask that like y'all really can answer me right now, but thought I'd ask anyway. I know I'm not all done up like I normally am in some of my other videos, but hey, you know, can't be all done up every time. So, but anyway, there's somebody I want y'all to meet before I get into the title of this video, which is my haircut fiasco. But this is the person I want y'all to meet, a very special person in my life, and here they are. Say hey. Say hello. Yeah, say hello. Hi. This is Honey. Say hey, honey. Say hey. Hey, everybody. Hey, YouTube. Isn't she cute? This is the newest addition to my family, and she's a handful. She's a handful. She wandered into the neighbor's yard. I don't know where she came from a couple of months ago. She came out of nowhere, and yeah, she never left. I heard her one morning as I was getting ready for work, and she's playing with my hand right now. I heard her as I was getting ready for work, and I heard a cat, and I have an ear for cats. I think I was a cat in a previous life or something, but I went out, looked out the window. I saw her in the neighbor's yard. It was raining outside, and I saw this little kitty over there looking so helpless. So I went and opened my front door. By the time I made it to my front door, now, I was in my bedroom, mind you, and by the time I made it to my front door and opened my door, she had already ran from the neighbor's yard. It's like she read my mind. She ran from the neighbor's yard. She was already on my front porch. Like, she jumped up on my front porch, and as soon as I opened my screen, she came in my house. She walked right in and never left. So, yeah, she's the newest addition to my family, and you probably met Boogie, who has my baby. That's my baby. She's 11. She's 11 years old, and yeah, that's my heart. And so Honey is the newest addition, and yeah, I just wanted to introduce her because she's really sweet, and I'll talk more about her probably in another video. But yeah, I'm a cat lady. I love cats. Yeah. But anyway, my haircut fiasco. My hair is actually very wet right now, so that's why I have this clip up here, and then the rest of my hair is very wet. So my hair looks very, very non-existent when it's wet, and I have on a black shirt, so that probably makes it even harder to see. But yeah, see, my hair is pretty long. I cut some off. I cut a couple of inches off the other night because I wanted to experiment with doing a V shape, so I did cut a couple of inches off the back. But that's not the fiasco. That was fine because I cut maybe an inch and a half, and that'll be back in no time. Like, that'll take a couple of months, and that'll be right. My hair will be right back. But the fiasco happened a few months ago, actually. I think it was in August, late August, or early September. Not sure which. But I was following my hair idol. Her name is Sophisticated Mama, and she has the most gorgeous hair in the world. And I fell in love from video one. So here I go trying to follow her, and that was nobody's fault but my own because I didn't know what I was doing. And I had already cut bangs over a year ago. I had cut bangs about a year and a half ago, maybe more, because my hair was so thin. I'll get into my hair loss story another time, but I had lost a lot of hair, like, in just like for Sophisticated Mama, she had went through that same thing. I went on a diet, and I ended up losing a lot of hair. Like, over half the hair on my head came out over time. Like, I was losing clumps and clumps of hair. And when she described her experience, I related. I really related so much. Here's my other baby, so you can get a close up. She's not quite as friendly as the other one, but here, Boogie. Say hey, Boogie. Boogie, Boogie. Yeah. Ow. Yeah. She doesn't play that. Yeah. You got me good. But yeah, I was watching Sophisticated Mama, and I following her techniques and not following them right properly. Yeah. So I ended up cutting from the bangs. I started off with the bangs, and then I called myself cutting layers. Bad idea. I I disobeyed every rule of haircutting 101. I cut my hair while it was wet. Haircutting for curly hair. I disobeyed every haircutting rule for curly hair. Yeah, I cut it while it was wet. I was in a hurry because I was trying to do it right quick for my husband so we could watch the movie or something. I don't know. Insanity took hold and I decided to experiment with something, but it went terribly wrong. So yeah, I caught myself cutting layers, and I had used a big pair of shears. Like, they weren't even hair cutting shears. And I cut on the sides. I cut on the sides. You should never. I don't know if that works for anybody, but as far as I'm concerned, I don't know. I'm not going to say you should never, but I will never again in my life cut the sides. I cut here. I already had bangs cut, and I caught myself going in and cutting layers, and I didn't know what I was doing. And now I have a stair-step effect. It was blocked at one point, but now it's kind of grown some on the sides, I guess. So now it just looks really weird, like some kind of bad stair-step block. And it's terrible. Like, I usually like to wear a center part, and I have completely ruined that for myself for the next probably 2 years, because I keep trying to do the center part thing, and the front of my hair, as it's shorter in the front, it puffs up more. So this is sticking out puffed up here, and then there's like this section of hair is just hanging, and it just looks so weird. And I always try to do the side part thing, and it never works out. So I have completely ruined that, and now I have to wear my hair pulled back. I've come to that conclusion that that's the only way that I'm going to not go insane. So yeah, don't attempt to cut your hair at home if you don't know what you're doing, especially if you have curly hair, because it can go terribly, terribly wrong. And now I feel like kicking myself because I wish I had never cut the bangs to begin with. But again, the only reason I cut the bangs is because my hair was so thin. I felt like I had to do something. And if you go back and look at my Jane Carter haul video and my original Manic Panic video, you'll see the bangs I had cut. And then I went in and cut bigger bangs because that wasn't enough. So I cut more bangs, which would have been fine still. But going in and trying to cut layers, face framing layers, not knowing what I was doing, disaster city. So now I look like a bad, I don't even know, 80s reject or something when I wear my hair down. So now I'm going to have to wear it like this. And it looks fine because I wear it like this. I re-wet it. But I had worn my hair like this, similar to this at work, but it was a little more puffed in the front. And it was kind of, because when it dried, it kind of puffed out. So that looked fine. But I'm going to be confined to this hairstyle because I don't want to slick my ponytail back because I have been doing that for years. And I'm not trying to go bald up in here. And so I don't like wearing my hair pulled tight anymore. I outgrew that phase or whatever. I outgrew that stage of my life. So I don't mind the frizzies. I don't mind all this up here because that actually shows me that my hair has filled in a lot in the front from where it had thinned out from the diet, and also from wearing my hair pulled back. Probably a lot of it had broken off from wearing it pulled so tightly because my hair is so thin, so fine too. The strands are very fragile, so I don't want to wear it pulled back. But yeah, that's my hair cutting fiasco. Every day, it's funny, but every day I think about it. Every day I have to deal with my hair, I think about, why did I do that? I have so much regret for that. And I know some people say it's just hair, but it's so hard because now I have restricted myself as far as the styles that I can wear. I have so severely restricted myself. And I don't know, maybe in a few months, maybe 6 months or so, it'll be long enough to where it flows better. But I just don't want to cut anymore. I know I could probably go to a professional or something, but I'm scared to even go to them because they don't know what they're doing all the time either. But yeah, that's just, it may seem petty to some, but it definitely was a fiasco, I will say. And never again. I won't cut my hair ever again. As far as trimming my ends, I'll do that, but I will never again in my life. I don't even want bangs again. I never. And I had cut bangs a few years ago, and they grew back. All of my hair grew back, and I forgot that I do not like bangs. I had forgotten that I hate bangs on me. Bangs and curly hair don't really go together, but somehow I forgot that. But yeah, that's my hair cutting fiasco, and I'm going to go ahead and go because I'm running out of time. But Honey wanted to say goodbye. Say bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. She's not looking. You guys have a great night.